history. How did we get here? Like in the 1950s, someone coined the term artificial intelligence, and they were such optimists. For 70 years, AI has been just around the next corner. It's always been a decade away. And of course, as you mentioned earlier, there have been AI winters, like, oh, we think, oh, no, we don't. Like, and, back then, almost all of the resources, almost all the attention was on the rules-based approach, not the machine learning approach. But we're going to, through sheer muscle, line by line, anticipate every single scenario, and that's what artificial intelligence is going to be. It obviously didn't work, or perhaps we'll have to go back to that and merge the two. But that was kind of this 50-year wrong turn, and so I ended up cutting out, either not writing or just tossing aside and not publishing a lot of material in the book, the reporting I'd done for the book.
Really interesting. And since you mentioned, you tapped on like the process of editing and writing and editing, I was always curious, how's the writing process look like? I mean, did you have editor or first of all, do you structure or think of, oh, this is chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it more like you interview someone, then write a chapter, and how does it work? I mean, editing,
Right.
writing.
So I mean, every writer has his or her methods and styles. So I have mine, but it's in it. How do you program? How do I mean, there's different approaches to writing, but I always work with an editor. I really can't afford to like, oh, I'm going to spend the next year and a half, 2 years of my life writing about AI without somebody kind of helping me pay for that. Get an advance from a publisher. So HarperCollins, a big publisher, gave me an advance, which allowed me to spend a year plus researching, and then 6 months writing. I spent a couple months rewriting. But with my editor, we have a good working relationship. This is our third book